Well, this cast is astounding. Our director, Ryan Coogler, the day we hired him and the day the deal was done, he sent me a picture, and it was a picture of he and his then fiance at the comic book shop in his hometown, holding a Black Panther comic. That was the comic shop that he used to go to as a kid and read these stories. And this movie finally coming to life is a dream come true. In a lot of ways, feels like a highlight of my time at Marvel. It's great. Whenever we do a part one, a first story, sometimes there's a slower burn and people start to get used to the idea and get used to who this new character is. That has not been the case with this at all. Obviously, Chadwick's role in Civil War really helped to establish him as this character, but there's a pent-up love of this character going on 50 plus years, and I'm so happy that we're finally doing it and that finally today people get to see the movie. It is, and the feedback we're getting, not just from the United States, but from all over Asia and all over Europe and all over the world, they want to see this character, and not just this character, but this cast and this world, because in this film, we go to this unseen side of Africa called Wakanda, and it is more advanced than any place we've ever seen. So you have this wonderful movie that is equal parts real culture, equal parts comic book fantasy into something wholly unique.
Oh my God, it feels like I'm living in a dream or something. This project has been such an amazing journey, and especially to be sharing it with my best friend Ryan Coogler. And I've been basically living under a rock for I went to Africa like 14 months ago, and then I've been living under a rock for 12 months, just working on this movie, and it's been extremely intense, but such an amazing experience and journey. Well, me and Ryan, we've been working with each other for so long time, so I get started really early. He sends me the script, I read it, I was like, obviously, it takes place in the middle of Africa, so I went on a trip to Senegal to meet up with a musician named Baba Mal, and I went on tour with him. We both went on tour with him for about a month, and then recorded some amazing musicians in the studio, in Baba Mal's studio, and met some really fantastic musicians, and went to South Africa, and that was kind of the start of the score, to get inspired and understand what I need to do. There's nothing like it. It's the best. This is kind of what you've been working for my whole career, and being in these moments where you can live out the music. It's like a live performance almost. You're just hearing people cheering and see what they're like, and yeah.
It was a big undertaking, but I never looked up. So now that we're getting ready to see the film, I'm excited, like I'm a fan. So I'll be seeing a lot of things that we created through the process for the first time in a way, because I'll see them all together. I'll see the visual effects. I'll see all of the magic that Marvel, does, so well. The research was done in a collaborative way. Ryan Coogler set a pace for all of us, gave us a lot to work off of, and we went into the Maasai tribes, we went into Surrey tribes, we were with the Ndebele in South Africa, so there were so many inspirations for a lot of things that you see, and there's so much to pull from Africa. It's a wonderful cultural exploration, if you would, in their culture. So we did a lot of experimenting with some of the characters, and then others are true to their tribe. The Warrior Fellows was so overwhelming. It was towards the end of the schedule, and I had to do a lot of turban wrapping. People waited in line till I got there to have their turbans wrapped. It was like a blessing and a curse, both at the same time. But it was wonderful to see it all the colors organized on the cliff. So I'm excited to see that scene with the visual effects that are going to accompany it.
No, it's special, man. Anytime you finish a film, you get ready to share it with the cast, with everybody. It's always excitement there. It's always nervous energy there. I'm really nervous right now, if you couldn't tell. But no, it's definitely special to be able to reach the finish line. Oh yeah, it's always exciting to bring something unique to cinema. You know what I mean? And for us, this character has been around for a long time. For Marvel Comics, this was the first first African character. That Marvel Comics had on the front of its own comic book strip. So there's been that legacy there. So in anticipation to see that vision realized, we started off with Chadwick and Dr. Connie in Civil War. So you got a little taste of what Wakanda was. But it's amazing to be able to finish it up, and I hope audiences really enjoy it. I really do. I loved every part of it. But tonight is pretty exciting to be able to share it with folks for the first time. You know, it's pretty exciting. You know, also nerve-wracking, but oh, thank you for the kind words. I mean, I think you know, I think everybody worked really hard. You know, it's been a project that you know that Marvel Studios has been developing for a long time. You know, we worked almost 2.5 years on it. You know, so I'm just excited to share it with folks, and hopefully people take to it.